And now, in studio, bringing his Midwest values from the Show Me State to the land of San Diego. He's a triple threat, licensed as an attorney, mortgage broker, and a top producing realtor who's crushing the competition. Here to deliver you what's happening in the trenches of the market. Your host, Michael Gaddis.
Welcome back to the Michael Gaddis Show on AM 1170 The Answer. I am your host, Michael Gaddis of michaelgaddis.com and frontierlongroup.com. And I'm here every Monday night at 7 p.m. to talk about anything and everything related to real estate. And I talk about real estate, law, finance, just about pretty much anything that fits into my repertoire. But today I want to talk about a new listing that I have in downtown. I have a one-bedroom condo in Union Square, and it's on the 5th floor. Its address is 1400 Broadway, number 1504. And you know, there's a shortage of one-bedroom condos, and the reason I mentioned to Paul is I don't know if you're renting right now, but this might be a perfect opportunity for you to live in a hot spot down there. No, it is a great little condo, and it has views. Unlike a lot of the ones down there that just view of buildings and stuff like that, this has a view down the street directly to the Coronado Bridge, and you could even see some of the ocean there. Yeah, you know, so and I think it has to do with the elevation, and the amenities at this building are really, really cool. I mean, it's like literally a little resort. So if you want to live in a little resort, live downtown, this is the place to go. I don't know where you're living at right now, but I have a feeling that you're a downtown kind of guy. That's right. No, I love San Marcos. My office is right near San Marcos in Carlsbad, and I do a lot of business at San Marcos. But living downtown as a young guy like you, a young single guy, this is the condo for you. I'm telling you, one bedroom, and there's not a lot of them. Believe it or not, there's not a lot of this type of unit down in San Diego. So you might be the perfect kind of person for either you or someone like you. So if it's not right for you, you should spread the word because it's really well located. You can walk anywhere. I mean, literally, I was looking at it on a map. You can walk blocks to Petco. You can walk anywhere. You can walk to Balboa Park. You can walk anywhere.
That's a fun little spot to be, especially, you know, Petco Park's been there for over 10 years, and it's really changed downtown, maybe to a place where you want to be, as opposed to late 80s or early 90s, where, you know, after the sun went down, you didn't want to be downtown. Now it's a happening spot year-round, not just when the 5 days are in town, when there's a convention. 7 days a week, 365 days a year, downtown's a fun place to be.
That's right, and if you like the gas lamp, there's a lot of stuff to do down there. And, you know, let me tell you something about downtown. I've been to a lot of downtowns. I was raised in Kansas City, as you all know. And downtown Kansas City, it's revitalizing itself, I will give it that. But it's not nearly as clean as San Diego. San Diego is literally one of the cleanest downtown areas I have ever seen. Every time I go to a city, it amazes me how clean it is. So, I mean, it's a great opportunity for you to live downtown, walking distance to everything that downtown San Diego has to offer. And, I mean, and live in a condo that has views, which is very rare. So, and the price point is really good. Right now, the seller's entertaining offers between $329 and $349. So, it's not even that expensive of a condo. It's a great entry-level place. So, that's what I'm saying. I don't know how much you're paying for rent, but we might, after the show, have to do some math and see if it's worth more for you to rent or to buy, because. And that goes out to anybody. This condo is especially perfect to, like, you know, anybody in the maybe the police department or the fire department or, you know, anything at all like that, because this is a great or military too. I met a military major who said he's interested in it down there. So this is the kind of a Marine major. This is definitely the type of place that would be perfect for someone like you, Paul.
Absolutely. You know, a younger guy like myself, you know, live there for a while, have some fun until you're ready to move on to something bigger when you start a family. And by then you have that place pretty much paid off.
That's right.
Paid off. And you can either sell it and get your next place, or keep it and rent it out.
There you go.
There's all kinds of options.
There you go. That's perfect. And those floor to ceiling windows and renting and oh my God.
And you know the housing market goes up and down, but downtown the housing market's only going to go up.
Yeah, no, downtown is very stable, and it's a great place to live. I mean, especially for the, as you said, the younger crowd, or maybe even a retired person or a couple that, you know, just kind of want to live downtown. But it is, for a one bedroom especially, this is a true one bedroom too, Paul. It's not one of those studios they try to pass off as a one bedroom. It's definitely something that I think would be attractive to a young professional, maybe a law student, you know, anything like that. This is the type of place that you want to live. Why do you want to pay rent when you can get yourself a condo like this, earn equity, pay yourself, and get the interest rate tax deduction? Why not do it? I mean, it's an amazing opportunity for everyone out there. So you should really think about it, Paul, before this thing's gone.
Absolutely, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, and you definitely do. So, you know, it has an association down there, but the association fees are not that high. You know, I think it's around $370 a month, which you might say, oh, that's so high. It's not high for what it gives you. It gives you all kinds of stuff. There's a workout facility, there's a spa, they have a conference room, they have so many different spaces down there that it includes. It's like, you know, it's kind of like when I was buying my first house and I didn't want to live in a place with an association. Then I realized that there are associations, and sometimes the association pays for your water, sometimes they pay for different things. So you just have to really look and see what you're getting for that association, because sometimes it really is worth it to pay for it. But keep that in mind, Paul. Keep that in mind. Yeah. I've got another place up in Bonsall on Via de la Reina, which I've spoken about before, and that it's still available. And I'm telling you, it is amazing. The place in Bonsall, it overlooks the Moody Creek vineyards, and the Moody Creek this place has a view of the vineyards, Paul. This place is you go up to this place, you go out on that deck, and you're just wowed by the view. You're just literally wowed. I'm telling you. I put all these pictures all over the internet. Somebody who sells commercial space for, I think, Target and places like that, they actually contacted my sellers because of the pictures and the way I presented it. And they wanted to shoot a commercial on their patio because of the view that they have. That's how spectacular the view at this house is. And so, I mean, it's 7050 Via de la Reina in Bonsall. And if you've never lived in or gone to Bonsall, a lot of people in San Diego don't even know where Bonsall is. Do you know where Bonsall is?
It is. It's off of 76 north of San Marcos. It's Menlo.
That's right. It's in between Oceanside and Fallbrook on the 76. So if you get off on the 5 and you go east on the 76, you're going to go through Oceanside, and then there's Bonsall. And if you blink, you might drive through it. But I'll tell you something about Bonsall. It's the hidden gem of San Diego. A lot of people don't realize what you get there. I'm telling you, the Bonsall is one of the premier locations in all of San Diego County. Out there, it's acreages. A lot of it is acreages. So you have 2 acres, you have avocado groves, you have, mountains and valleys. And I tell you, it's a beautiful. My friend Vittorio, he's been on the show before. He's from Italy. He came and said it reminds him of Tuscany and other places in Europe. It is beautiful. I woke up the other morning and there was a fog came in. And my house sits, I live in Bonsall, by the way, I'm a little biased, but my house sits up high on one of these hills. And the fog bank rolled in. And when I looked out in the morning, the dawn was coming up. There was a fog below. My house sticks up above the fog. So it looked like my house was an island in a sea of clouds. And when you have that beautiful dawn coming up, it is an incredible, incredible view.
That sounds cool.
No, it is amazing. It really, really is. So I personally love living in Bonsall. So if this particular house is amazing because it's been completely remodeled. When you walk into this house at 7050 Via de la Reina, it is literally like walking into an elegant mansion. I mean, the kitchen is, you've never seen a kitchen like this. The island in the kitchen is huge, absolutely huge, beautiful granite and marble floors. They entertain there a lot. And you could see why when you go there. They had me come over the other night just to pick something up, and they had their fireplaces rolling. And, they were just sitting on drinking wine. I'm like, are you guys expecting other people or just me? Or what's going on? I mean, it literally looked like they were in this elegant hotel lobby or something. Like, no, we're just, this is how we always do. I'm like, you live like this? It's like living in a posh hotel all the time. And that was at night, but in the day is when it really kicks up with that view. So if you're interested in a house in Bonsall, or you're just looking for a house and you want something, this house is on 4.5 acres. It's got 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms. It's about 3,300 square feet, and I kid you not, if you are looking for a home, you need to go see this house. You definitely do, because you will regret it if you don't. It's a beautiful, beautiful property. And Bonsall is a really great place to live.
Nice quiet area too.
Very quiet.
Laid back kind of lifestyle. Bonsall's a good place to be.
Very, very laid back. And remember, I'm from Missouri, right? I don't say that enough, but I am from Missouri. And I come from a place where, you know, I like space between my neighbors. I don't like to live next to somebody where I can reach my hand out of my window and borrow my neighbor's salt without leaving my house, right? He can just reach out through his window and we can like grab salt and pepper between the two of us. I don't like that. And I get that up in Bonsall. I get space. And that really, really is something. And, you know, it's beautiful right now too because all the rain has been going on. So all the mountains that are usually brown are green. So it's like you go up there and you see all these rolling hills and mountains and they're all just green. And there's so much agriculture up in Bonsall because of the micro communities they have. They have all these little micro community. I mean the microclimate. The microclimate is up there. And that's why there's so many nurseries and all. They have tree nurseries. They have flower nurseries. All kinds of agriculture goes on there. Tomatoes. Because if you go 2 miles further inland towards Fallbrook, it gets too hot. I have palm trees on my house, at my house, that you cannot grow 2 miles inland. That if you take them in there, they will burn up. But because of where I'm located, I still am close enough. My house, as the eagle flies, is basically 11 miles from the ocean. So I'm 11 miles from the ocean. And I'm still close enough that I get that ocean breeze, and it still keeps my house in that microclimate, so I can have different types of different types of plants that you cannot grow in other sections of San Diego County. So that's why there's so many nurseries up there. So if you've never been to Bonsall or never seen it, take a look at 7050 viadelarena.com. That's 7050 viadelarena.com. And I know none of you are going to be able to write that down because you're driving in the rain right now. But viadelarena.com, 7050. You can call my office, visit michaelgaddis.com, and I'll hook you to it. I got a virtual 3D walkthrough of this place. You can walk through the house yourself, and you can check it out. Well, after the break, I'm going to talk a little bit about why you need a quality buyer's agent when looking for a house. You do not want to miss this next segment because I'm telling you, I'm going to tell you a story about a call I got last week, and you will never, ever, ever want to just use just a regular Joe Schmo to represent you again. So you're listening to the Michael Gaddis Show on AM 1170, The Answer.